Here's my sourdough starter. It's just flour and water, more flour than water. I found that it does better when it's on the thicker side. As you can see, it's got bubbles in it, which means that it's active. It did have more bubbles, but I'd already scooped some out and used it to start my new batch of bread. Anyway, I stick this in the fridge until I'm ready to use it, and then I add some flour to it and a little water, stir it up, wait for it to get really bubbly and to rise, and then it's ready to use in your bread. Here's my active starter in a large bowl. If you want to make 1 loaf, use 1/3 of a cup of your starter. If you want to make 2 loaves, use 2/3 of a cup. To my starter, I add 2½ cups of warm water plus ½ a cup of sugar, and make sure you mix it up well. Now I add in 6½ cups of flour, all-purpose flour, and then 4 tablespoons of olive oil and 4 teaspoons of salt. Use a large spoon to kind of roughly combine the ingredients, and then get your hands in it and make your neat and tidy, all mixed together dough ball. Cover your bowl of dough with a warm, wet kitchen towel and let sit 30 to 45 minutes. After that time, take your dough ball and stretch and fold it all the way around. I didn't make a video of this, but I'm sure there's some great videos out there if you need to know how to do that. And then after that time, return it to the bowl, and then you're going to let it sit overnight, or 8 to 10 hours. After 8 to 10 hours, take your dough and form 2 loaves and let them sit uncovered for 10 minutes. Oil your 2 loaf pans or 1 loaf pan. I use olive oil, and I also put olive oil over the top of my dough as well, so that the dough does not stick to the parchment paper while I let the loaves rise. Depending upon the temperature in your house, you can either let these rise on the countertop or put them in the oven and turn on the oven light. Let these rise for 2 hours. And there you have it. Look how beautiful and delicious. I've found that the stickier the dough is, the more moist the bread is. I have to mention my sweet friend April Diamond. She's the one who has taught me everything I know about sourdough and canning, and she's such an inspiration.